And we're back. And we're back today, friends. However, you're not getting an amazing, powerful CEO conversation with somebody else that's really breaking up the industry. You're not getting one with just Lo and I. You are stuck with me today. It's so good to be here and giving you a solo episode. I have been having a lot of revelations lately, and I'm really excited to share them with you because there are conversations that I'm having with maybe, arguably some of the most powerful people in the world and in the world of business to everyday entrepreneurs that are just really figuring it out and trying to figure out how to get started in the world of business and what it means. And the cool thing that I love about what we get to do at Fort Female and what my job entails is that I get to be in all of these different kinds of rooms. And I get to see what the similarities are, and I get to see what the big differences are, and bring them to all of the rooms too. Meaning that I get to bring my perspective and the privilege of getting to have all of these conversations and hopefully help us all elevate together. And so whenever I was thinking about what the topic for this podcast today was going to be, the big thing overwhelmingly that was coming to me was the power of yes. And what I mean by the power of yes is the power of going after things, the power of being decisive, and the power of not feeling like you're too good for anything. And this has been, to me, if I were to identify anything that has really set me up for the most success, it's this. Since I can remember, whenever I was just getting started, let's say if I was back in, even before I went to college, before I was, even in high school, I was getting really clear on what it is that I wanted to be doing. And what this helped me understand is where I needed to be in order to have the opportunities to say yes to things. Whenever I was back in high school, I was so crystal clear that I wanted to be doing television. Back then, that was like my big vision. I wanted to be in television and I wanted to be running things, which is no shocker of what I do today. But in those situations, I was able to really understand when opportunities came my way, what was going to be a hell yes for me. And these are what led me to some of my very early opportunities that set me up for success. It led me to opportunities of interning with my entire school district, with the television station there, and running things there. I got actually a job that they had never opened up a job for anybody there, and I started filming the the football games when I really didn't even know what a lot of things meant. And hosting the news for our school district. That yes opportunity came because there was a flyer that got put on my desk one day in high school for an internship, and it said TV on it, and I knew that was going to be a yes for me, and I went all in and all for it. From there, I got opportunities to then go to college on a full ride scholarship to go study broadcast TV. And through that, I was able to go all in and say yes to probably way too many things in college that really set me up for success to be successful in television. To where then I went to Los Angeles on spring break during college, and I was able to realize that my yes was me being in Los Angeles and being in the world of television. It's all I could see. It was the clearest vision that was driving everything within my being. So whenever the opportunity came to apply for internships in college, I said yes, and I went all in on those opportunities too, which then led me to working at Warner Brothers, interning at Warner Brothers, and saying, I'll do literally whatever it takes to stay here for after my 3-month internship. I said, I will literally scrub your floors. I don't care. And I'll do it for free. Like, I know I'm meant to be here. I'll say yes to any opportunity that you put my way. And I said it loud and proud. And by doing that, it led me to my first actual job in the television industry, which was being an executive assistant to two of the most powerful producers in the industry. And I think you get the drift by now. Those opportunities and me getting crystal clear on what it is that I wanted and not being too good for anything set me up for the success that I have today. What I find a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people in business or whatever industry it is that you're in, and you're not seeing the success that you want to, is because a few things typically, right? So this isn't every single time, but typically these things could happen. It's one, you're not honing in on crystal clear exactly what you want. You don't have that vision held in a really high regard. Or maybe you do know it, but you're too scared to own it. I was just on a coaching call earlier today with one of my clients who's actually been my client for a couple years. And so she's seen a lot of evolution in me, and I've seen a lot of evolution in her too. And today was a big moment in our coaching session because she is somebody that she'll hold a vision, she'll reach a certain level of success, and then she'll instantly start doubting herself and start doubting where it is that she's going. I know a lot of you can maybe relate to this because I talk to many people about this same particular thing a lot. And my question to her is, I said, why are you putting all of your energy into everything that could go wrong? What if, let's just hypothesize for a second, what if you put all of your energy into what could go right? But what could go right in this scenario? What if I continued to lean in? What if I continued to own what it is that I wanted? Instead of being all consumed with everything that could go wrong, what if you were all consumed with everything that could go right? Imagine how your world would change. She said, yeah, that's something to think about. I said, it's nothing to think about. I said, it's the decision that you have to make right now. Everything happens in an instant. In an instant. Just like that. You can decide that you're going to be all consumed with what could go right. You can decide that you yourself are going to fully own the vision that you're holding for your life. You can say yes to that. She started tearing up and I said, isn't that powerful? It's definitely something to get emotional about. Sometimes we need those people in our lives to shake us up a little bit, to wake us up to the reality that we deserve. And whatever reality that is for you, it's good enough. As long as it's true to you. If you're not certain on exactly what it is that you want, you're not going to get it. Now, I have to say, this isn't going to come with it always being easy, right? It's going to come with some trials and some tribulations, but so is the hard route too. They both are. Might be a little different, but they're both going to come with that. Isn't it going to be so much more fulfilling if you're going towards the thing that's the hell yes thing for you? That vision that you're holding so strong, that you're so clear on, that it's exactly what you want, that's what you're working towards. My client that I was telling you that I was working with, she had the moment of decision today. And it was so powerful. And like I mentioned, it was emotional for her because she said, what the hell have I been doing? She goes, I've known in my soul that I've been wasting my time. I knew in my soul that I was looking for validation from everybody else and not myself. And I just couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. Like how to just let it go in order to move towards the thing that I actually wanted. I thought I had to get all this proof, this external proof that it was okay for me to have that vision and that other people have done it, so maybe I could do it too, versus just thinking that like I can do it and I'm going to decide to do it and that's actually what I want. And that's what success looks like for me. And I said, yeah, welcome to the party, my love. It is time to show up like that because that is when things start to change. In those moments, it happens in a moment. It happens when you say yes to yourself and be fully confident in that. Trust that you're meant to be in the rooms that you're in. Trust that you're meant to be in the rooms that you want to be in. Trust that you deserve the opportunities that are coming your way and that you haven't seen yet. Trust yourself. Say yes to yourself. You deserve it. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you that you deserve it. If you need the boost today, listening to this, let it be your wake-up call because you do. Getting the life that you want comes from action. Action towards the thing that you really want in this lifetime. You need to ask yourself a question today. Ask yourself, what is the thing that I really want? Not the thing that you want that comes with stipulations, and if hard shit comes at you, you're going to say, never mind, I don't want it anymore. The thing that you really want. That thing that you really want is the thing that no matter what stuff comes your way, no matter what starts flying at you, things, circumstances come, people come, and they try to break you down, you don't let it affect you moving forward. I know that's a lot to sit with, but if you could listen to this and this could change your life, wouldn't that be so cool? Ask yourself wherever you are listening to this, what am I saying yes to? What's the life that I really, really want? And decide. Wishing you all the best in these dreams of yours. I'm cheering you on so fiercely, it could bring me to tears. And I can't wait to see what you do next. Love you dearly.